These things will drive you out of a house a block away.
Please, 7 o'clock, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Ben.
Present.
Cheryl. Here. Bruce.
Yep.
Deb. Here. And John.
Present. I have 2 changes to add on. 1, change orders will be right after priority. And training will be after laptops.
What's after priority?
Change orders. Then after laptops will be training. Then I would like to motion with the changes.
Make a motion to approve the agenda with 2 add-ons.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays?
Who's second?
Cheryl,
Cheryl.
No,
how'd you
too
vote?
quiet. Yay,
You're also too
happy.
quiet.
5-0. Motion carried. Approving of regular minutes, meeting minutes for December 12th,
November 12th?
November 12th.
November. Too much to read. Break it down, Sarah, break it down. I make a motion, accept.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any other comments?
Just a couple here real quick. Under the second page, motions rescinded is one above, and then the next one says, board makes decision to pay assessor for splits and combos. I mean, the board really doesn't make decisions like that. We have to have a vote, don't we? Or we might say, which I think is what happened, I don't remember the details, that we've already made that decision.
Yes, that's what we talked about. We already said we were gonna pay her.
But it doesn't say that here.
It was,
It says we
but it's
made
already
the
in
decision.
motion a while back, way back in the assessor time.
But if you're reading these minutes, do you know that? Or do these minutes say?
These minutes say they pay her upon completion.
No, they don't, because that motion was rescinded.
No, after that one.
No, they say, that's my point. They say that we just made a decision. Nobody motioned, nobody voted, nobody said in this minutes.
Oh, it says that in the motion before it, motion by Folder to pay Cheryl. Sherry, our assessor to split and combo, that has been done.
And that
Second
motion was rescinded.
Huh?
That motion was rescinded.
Then it says, board makes a decision to pay assessor for splits and combos when paperwork is completed and turned in.
Since when does this board make decisions like that?
That was
Without
already a
making
motion that was made, but you guys.
But it doesn't say that here. That's my reason for bringing it up. That's what I tried to say, but he's telling me I'm wrong. Shouldn't it say that here? Due to a previous decision.
Should even be in there.
Well, but it is in there. So either you strike it or you fix it, is my point. Because otherwise it looks like you made a decision of this night without voting, without making a motion.
After all we've been doing for a couple of years, I don't see a difference. I don't see nothing to split hairs over, but if you want,
Okay.
I'll strike it. I'll make a motion, I'll amend my motion to strike,
To strike the board makes
the
it.
board makes decision to pay assessor for splits and combos.
Deb, do you agree?
No.
All right, we have a motion with the rescinding of that.
No, we do.
No, no,
I thought you,
she didn't agree upon it. She's the one that
Right.
did second.
no, I need a second. I was gonna ask.
You can't, you got a motion and a second, and you've got a correction that's not being seconded. So you either gotta deal with the first motion first, as it stands,
Okay,
or something.
is there any other one?
That was the only thing I cared about. I had some
Right.
things I wanted to talk about but later in the meeting.
All right, we have a motion and a second to,
You remove your correction?
well, hold
It
on.
didn't go past, so what's the difference?
Okay, I don't know.
Motion from John, seconded by Deb to approve the minutes as written. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays?
Nay.
4-1. Motion carried. November 18th.
Motion to approve as written.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Do you want to ask for any questions? But okay, aye.
Come on, moving along, I guess.
Was it 4-0 or 5-0?
5-0. Special meeting for November 27th.
Make a motion to approve as written.
Do I have, I'll second it. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? 5-0, motion carried.
Yeah, I didn't see your little green lines. We didn't get one of those.
I wasn't contacted.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the checks haven't been looked at?
Cheryl looked at it,
Cheryl.
but I
Sure,
haven't seen it.
okay.
But I thought you were showing her how to do it.
I wasn't contacted.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
How come, I have a question. Why do we have 2 checks to the credit union? You see the one's dated November 15th. That's the first check down there. Or the credit card, they both say.
One was made right after our meeting.
Was that approved at our last meeting? Is that what you're saying? I don't remember right now. I mean,
Well,
you can see it in the
credit union's always
minutes. So,
approved.
no, the credit union, by your motion, is only approved if it matches the statement. And only one check per month that matches the statement. So
And
that's
there's
what
a
you said.
statement with it.
So we have 2 statements?
Yes.
That's what I'm asking then. And you say it was approved at last month, but I didn't see it in the minute. So that's why I'm asking.
because it doesn't need to be. There was already a motion made that as long as there was a statement with the credit card that was due, it was to be paid.
You have two statements, I guess that's the question.
And there are two statements.
And does the amount match the two statements?
Tell you in a moment. First one was 33,000.
3,142.80.
Right. $55.
Knowledge for what?
The other one's for $734.59 because she's been using her own car. She had to go to SAG.
Right, what's that one?
Errands.
Oh, for hers. Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah. I didn't know what else to say, because really that's what it was. She's doing errands for other people. And she can't take the township card back.
Yeah.
Have it done backwards.
Oh. So we need to do a background check on
Yeah,
me and her
yes.
because of this.
There's one statement for 3,142 here,
Makes sense.
and then here's the other one for 734.
Yep.
And 59 cents.
Yes. Right there.
Okay. Any other questions on tables? Need a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion for that. Payables.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Any other discussions? All in favor? Aye. Any nays? Any nays? 5-0. Motion carries. You have your bank statements?
Bank statements.
Or your,
Oh,
right? And then you have
financial report.
your reports,
Yeah.
John's report. Then you have Vassar Township zoning administrator report.
You have the one coordinator report.
Yep, and then coordinator report.
Hold on. On the Vassar Township zoning administrator's report, where it says update, in regards to the expansion of broadband internet, expansion into Tuscola County, the EDC has decided to put this on hold until there are more municipalities in Tuscola County that are interested. Well, we're interested.
Well, go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, so he wanted me to follow up in the letter, Mr. Kleinsmith wrote to us. So, there wasn't enough people interested into further going on with.
To pay the company.
Municipalities in the county.
Yes. To continue going forward with that, so.
So there was that 12,000 some dollars that was expected to be the cost would be all by the few that are interested, if not more.
Well, they just didn't pursue it
Right.
because there wasn't enough people interested. There wasn't enough municipalities interested.
Oh, okay.
You gonna talk about Safeville now, or?
No, it's on building codes enforcement.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, now you have your marijuana coordinator's report. Is Bud's a renewal or a new app received? A renewal?
I believe that was renewal.
And I also threw
Did
in
you just change ownership or something?
I can't remember.
the Vassar Township newsletter. If you guys ever get it with your taxes.
It's very nice.
All right.
I got it.
Now, let's start our business. Priority. You have a contract in front of you.
Just quickly, did you have anything under correspondence?
No,
None, okay,
nothing on the correspondence.
okay.
Waste Management is taking over the trash on the 1st of January.
Priority not
Priority, 2025. It's the same price as what they quoted us for. Tells you what the recycled material is, the bottles, the plastic, the bottle containers. They do all of them, all the numbers, not just a few. And go from January 1st to terminating at July 30th, 2030, because we asked them to go with our budget.
I have a couple questions, just in general first. When did we get this, by electronic means or whatever?
Yesterday.
And so that brings up my problem. We started this process way in advance so that we'd have time, and we're getting a contract days before it needs to be dealt with. And I think contracts like this should be seen by the attorney before they're decided by the board. And now we have a problem. What do we do? These are legally binding contracts, and this one lasts for 5 years. If there's something major wrong with it that we don't like, or that we don't know about,
All right.
I don't know what to do about that, but I suggest, or I think that all these kinds of contracts should be at least seen by the attorney.
Well, we do send a bunch of the contracts, and we still haven't replied on some of them.
Well, then we need to deal with that separately, because, I mean, I would think that should be one of their major points of their job.
Well, we've been keeping it.
I mean, the next one's gonna be coming up later, and that's the same question I'm gonna ask.
The administrative assistant's been asking them for this contract for
Yeah.
over a month or two. Right now, they plan on dropping the trash cans off in the township hall on the 27th. Correct?
Correct.
Then on the 30th, they're gonna start delivering. Because Republic is done with the end of December. Their last pickup will be probably the 26th, well, probably the 27th. What you been doing, asking them probably twice a week?
Easily.
Well, that all goes to exactly what I'm talking about. That's a problem then. They've had, what, 3 months? They've been approved for 3 or 4 months, right?
Well, they were waiting on Republic, a meeting with Republic to finalize their contract because they wanted to keep their trash cans and let the residents keep that, and they just had that meeting 2 weeks ago. And they said their lawyer was out sick. And then,
So they make sure their contracts go to a lawyer,
yes,
but we don't. See my problem? I mean, I don't know how else to answer it. I have a problem with that. That's just me, I'm one person. Somebody else say something.
I thought this contract was given 2 months ago.
Well, I never saw it till today.
Right, neither did I, but I thought.
I was told about it yesterday, but I couldn't get there.
Alright.
Does it say anything in here about what did they decide about the canisters?
Yes, it's on page,
Right there. Page 5.
what was it, 5?
F.
If you want, they're gonna apply you with one 95-gallon wheeled cart for trash, one 95-gallon wheeled for recyclables. If you want an extra one, will be amount of $125 per canister.
That was all in their original bid
Correct.
to us. I'm not talking about that. This meeting that happened between them and the other company. That's what I'm talking about.
They
What
wanted to
was the
know
answer to the other company?
if people wanted to keep their trash can.
yeah, Republic's picking their trash cans up.
All of them.
Except if they have an additional, if a resident has, say, like, Troy has 2 trash cans, 2 recyclables, they will pick up 1 of each. Priority will continue to pick up those extra 2 Republic trash cans as long as they're set out to the curb.
So the agreement was made between them. That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
That's what I was asking about. I didn't see anything here if it says that. If it does, I missed it.
Then we're getting 4 roll-offs for collection and bulk waste.
Well, I assume they're putting in the dollars and cents that correspond with their quote. Everything I've seen matches. That's not my point. A contract's a legally binding thing, and none of us are attorneys, and none of us know the different, that I know of. If you do, tell me. Like she said, they had their own attorney have to look at it.
This is the first time. What's the dumpster contract? Contractor shall provide 1 6-yard dumpster. We're gonna get 1 a week here?
At the new hall. That's what the block is,
At the new hall?
yeah.
In the,
Yeah, I seen that for a while.
Is that for the, just all use, or is that for
Yeah.
the county?
no,
All use.
all of them.
It's a lot of garbage.
Yeah, with tires.
Well, I can tell you some of it will be other people putting stuff in it.
Yeah, there'll be a camera on it.
Their bid was for locked doors.
course, you're not watching your bids anyway.
Okay, I'll make a motion, since nobody else can say anything about this, to approve the contract with Priority, what's their actual name, so I get it right? Priority Waste? With Priority Waste LLC, pending our attorney's review. And I would request that it be sent to the attorney ASAP.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Discussion.
Well, can she read it back when she gets it typed?
Motion by Ben to approve contract with Priority Waste LLC pending our attorney's review, seconded by Cheryl.
Should say something in there requesting the attorney to look at it ASAP or something. Because otherwise she might think she's got a month or two. In this case, she
And
doesn't.
you think that will work?
So what day,
I don't know, but if that's the way we feel on everything we talk about, when it comes up to the attorney, then that's a different discussion that needs to be held. So I don't think that has anything to do with this discussion, is my point.
You're not gonna make an end date, a woman lawyer can,
That's what
Get
I'm
the
trying to
paperwork
ask
in.
for help here. Should I correct my wording to say something like that or not? Is that right or is that wrong? Is it appropriate, not appropriate?
is that,
because we could have the contract in, and she probably might not look at the end of January. Or give
That's
them
why I was
those
asking
funds.
that question. How do I word that then? And then it would be up to Cheryl if she agrees with that change.
because I was gonna ask,
Well, yeah,
when do I sign this and send it off?
They're dropping the dumpsters off the 27th. You have
Yeah.
to read it before then. We have to know before then.
I would say approve contract with Priority pending our attorney's review, determination by December 23rd, end of day.
Do you agree with that wording?
Yes.
Please make that change and then reword, or reread it back, please.
Motion by Ben to approve contract with Priority Waste LLC pending our attorney's review with final determination by end of business day, December 23rd, 2024. Seconded by Cheryl.
You agree? Okay. We both agreed to that, so there's your motion.
Do I have a motion and a second?
So we never sent it to a lawyer at all after we had their meetings and everything? The contract? Three months ago?
We never had a contract.
Well, pretty much what we agreed upon and voted upon.
Yeah,
Was the contract.
to contract them to do our trash. Hey. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No.
Any nays? Nay. 3-2, motion carried.
What was that? Ben and Deb, first and second?
Then it
Or
should-
Ben and Cheryl?
Yeah, Bennett. Right. You have your change orders. Change order number 9. You have the change order for 8, you're gonna be using that later down the thing.
Not now, tonight you mean, or just not
Yeah.
in order tonight?
It's not in this order,
Okay,
it's down farther in this change order.
okay, so we're doing 8 first,
No, we're
or
gonna do
9 first.
9
I
first.
said the wrong thing.
9 is the adding windows. he has a drawing, A, B, C, D, and E.
Oh, we're not doing that one in the hall, we're doing that.
Huh?
So I thought we were doing that one in the hall.
No, I put the change orders. Some change orders.
Yeah, I see it. I know I voted on it. Yeah, I know.
They're the same windows as you already had.
It'd be the exact same windows, same trim. It would just, we'd be adding,
So the question is, do you want more windows put in?
It'd be an additional 2 on the west wall by the doors, 1 on each side of the doors, I mean, centered, right? Approximately centered.
yeah.
And 3 on that north wall, split up.
The-
They would mirror the south end.
The
and
2
then-
and then 1 extra.
And then the one extra, correct.
Why do we have the desk there? Is that just a,
It was
Just
just,
a placeholder to show there'll be one,
alright,
right?
We do have power, for, if you do wanna conduct operations.
there is a power on the floor. So the question is, how many do you guys want?
Well, I was hoping they'd be cheaper, but I thought that we need these 5 windows. I think they make a big difference in the building. The quote is for $1,800 each, correct?
That is correct.
To fix the walls and trim and so on,
Yeah.
and install windows.
Cutting the siding and putting the trim up.
Put the new windows in, AZAC outside.
9,000 for 5 windows.
then we also said that, possible just putting the frames up, right, in the inside.
Well, you didn't give us that price though, like to rough it in case you
Yeah.
want to put windows later.
Right.
You didn't think to put that together as a quote, did you?
I did not.
Okay. Can we go over all of these and then go back and start voting on them? Is that a possibility, or do you want to do them one at a time, beginning to end?
Ken?
I mean, might not want to spend 9,000 when we hear the other news, who knows?
Change order for number 10 is landscaping dust film. 6 yards approximately. Allowing 2 inches
2
of
inches for future
stone to be
stone.
installed. For $700. See, that's, now you're getting into the, let's go back to,
Now you're going back to 8?
9.
Oh, 9?
How many windows? Because the other ones are gonna take a while, because it's the flooring and everything else.
No.
I'll make a motion on 10 for the dirt.
Say again? We're going to 10 now?
10, I'm gonna make a
How'd you
motion.
go from 10 to 9 and back to 10?
You went from,
Yeah, I'm just, I have a motion for the dirt. Do I have a second?
We're gonna make a motion for every single one you're saying? One at a time?
I would recommend that on these kinds of things. I'll second. Discussion?
Any discussion on 10 for the dirt?
Where is this? Just the point out front, or is there other places? I'm not-
Yeah, it's the south side, and then that whole, triangle area, and then the south side on the other hall part.
So between the sidewalk and the building,
Correct.
on both the south and west?
There's
South
nothing
and
on the west. Two souths and then
Oh.
the triangle.
Okay, nothing on the west.
Correct.
I get what you mean on the step.
Yeah.
And then filling in that area that's a dirt
Correct.
area in
Bring
between the
everything-
sidewalks,
Correct.
in the triangle.
So be ready for landscaping.
Okay. There's no other areas that we should consider right now, except way out the yard, I mean,
Correct.
okay. I just wanted to be sure on that.
Got a motion and a second? Can you read it back, please?
Motion by Bruce to accept the dirt, seconded by Ben.
Please correct the wording.
Change order number.
Accept the fill.
Thank you for having it read back. I would have pulled my second.
Motion by Bruce to approve change order number 10, seconded by Ben.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried. 9.
I've got to be honest with you, I wanted to hold 9 on purpose, so that is my reason for saying it, but go on, do what you're gonna do, or go to the others.
We'll go to the others, then. All right, change order number 11. The 11 is all ceramic, correct?
Correct. So change order 11 is if you did the entire floor all ceramic, would be an additional $14,858. Change order 12, if you did the VCT in all the flooring, you would actually have a credit of $2,439. And if you did ceramic tile, VCT, and VCT in place of the carpet that we had figured in the offices, you'd have a credit of $520.
So just to make sure I understand,
Yes.
number 11,
Yep,
is every room, bathrooms, offices, everything,
100%.
100% of that entire floor?
Yes,
And the same thing for the vinyl one on order number 12?
correct,
100%, no bathrooms would be different, no entryway would be different in this example.
correct.
And then 13 is breaking up which rooms, just so I know.
Which one, 13?
13,
The entryway, the bathroom, the kitchen, and the
Hallways,
hallway.
would be ceramic,
yes,
okay, both baths.
Mechanical would be what?
ceramic,
Ceramic?
So both baths, mechanical room,
The kitchen,
kitchen,
the entryway,
entryway,
and the hallways.
and hall. Oh, the 2 halls that
yes.
connect, okay. Well, and the big hall, the 5-foot wide hall, or 10-foot wide hall?
Yeah, the 2 hallways.
No,
No,
I'm thinking of the 2 little hallways.
No, on the backside, no, that's VCT, that'd be VCT.
Okay. So what would be carpet then?
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, none of these,
Okay.
none of these are carpet option, because everybody,
Right, I thought so.
right,
But everything else would be VCT?
correct.
Vinyl tile? All others. There's some questions I have on that one. If you want to go on to anything else?
I have a question on the VCT.
Yeah,
Has it been ordered yet?
no flooring has been ordered.
Okay. Because, I'm sorry, that color that was picked is just god awful. It truly is. I don't think I could stand looking at that every day. It's that awful. There's gotta be a better choice.
There's a whole box.
Okay.
Who picked the color?
Who picked the color?
Yeah, not me, I wasn't at the meeting.
Oh, you're talking about
But when I
them three.
saw it, it was like, come on, who picked this out?
That's you, huh?
Seriously.
Is that you?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you either? I wonder who did it, cause.
All right, maybe we don't want to throw anybody under the
That's
bus. Just
pretty
move
bad.
on for now.
Well, it was the closest thing really to the tile.
I think they were trying to put a whole palette together and then play off the tile, so we could definitely look at that one more time before we,
Please. Because I feel that would be the best option.
VT.
More cost savings to doing it and all of that, but
You mean
not net off of it.
Well, now if you're gonna go with the change order 12 is what you're talking about, correct?
Correct.
All
Anything
V-
with the window?
all VTC,
VCT.
all of it, then you can pick a color, a different
Correct,
color.
correct.
Well, can we talk about what's the pluses and minuses maintenance wise down the road to any of these choices? To the vinyl tile as opposed to the ceramic or the combination?
Yeah, VCT is gonna be, I think, a lot easier to clean, especially when you have gatherings and parties, you know,
It's essentially this.
essentially this, yeah. The long-term maintenance is you're gonna have to polish it and kind of upkeep it every, so many years as it turns to wear. But that's really the only upkeep the VCT is gonna be. The ceramic tile is gonna hold up, if you have a lot of traffic, you're accessible to possibly some of them getting cracked, you have to replace them.
Grout.
Heavy grout, heavy traffic in bathrooms, it's just gonna be kind of one of those things. It's gonna be a continuing maintenance. Is it gonna look a little nicer? Yeah, but it probably for what the hall is looking for, I don't think maintenance wise. Maybe if you wanted to do the bathrooms and have those kind of a little bit nicer, I would maybe say that's about maybe the compromise, if you're gonna use some tile.
Tile's porcelain, and if they don't hit the toilet or the urinal,
You know where
I know
that
how you
problem
guys
is.
are.
Okay,
I'm just saying,
yeah, the whole grout issue with ceramic is,
so right now 11's out of the question, correct?
correct.
Again, I'll say the same thing, I'd like to see them all talked about before we go back and start
Okay.
decisions. That's my opinion, Bruce. If you
Go ahead.
don't have anybody else agree with it, don't do it.
All right, number 14. You have number 8, and I gave you as a copy.
Number 8 would have been what I showed you last time, and then,
It's the kitchen cupboards. Can you bring up your, the old and the new, the old and the old and the newer one?
While she's bringing it up, can I ask questions? Like, number 8 and number 14 are one or the other, I mean,
no,
it would be,
well, yes, I guess.
the options are different now in 14
They're,
than you
they're,
were.
up, they're updated current to what everybody was asking from us.
Okay. So hypothetically, we would stop looking at 8 if we're looking at 14.
Correct.
Right.
I think Bruce wanted to include it just for reference,
Yes.
from previous meeting.
So while she's looking it up, then on number 14, just taking the first line, kitchen cabinetry.
Yep.
The first number, $4,092 plus tax.
Yep.
That is what was originally bid? Is
No,
that what that is?
The original is
the original budget
3,600.
number was $3,659.
Okay, I see the word original, but
Yeah,
then what's adjusted mean?
that's
And then
that's
the
the
stock.
new, that's the new price.
For whatever the new
star,
option is.
yeah, the stars on there is what the subtotal is, because there's a couple options in there, like between laminate and quartz on the tops. But the ones that are starred are the ones that total the number on the bottom.
Okay. But if we pick and choose changes, then
Yeah,
we change the bottom.
it would
line.
change the bottom number, correct.
Gotcha.
But the subtotal is based on the ones with the stars.
Okay. She's got the picture up there now.
All right, there's a board in the top cabinet. This is the kitchen. The cupboards stay the same, correct? That's the,
The divider wall in the cabinet above the fridge.
yeah, this
Would be
is the new one.
removed.
This is the
Right.
new
For
one.
which price? What am I talking about here?
This is the $4,092.
Okay, this is 4,090.
Yes, because with the cabinet above above the refrigerator was
That's what-
5,535.
Go back to
That's
80.
why I have 80.
Right. The other way would have been the 5,535.
Right.
Now I'm on board, I understand what this means. So it's almost $400,
And
or about $400 difference
the office,
off what's quoted. Go
the
ahead.
office cabinets is because she asked for the,
This is the other, option number 8 picture,
yes,
Yes.
where it has the
$4,100.
2 extra big
Yes.
cabinets. And we're going back to that one.
So we'll have one more lower cabinet and only one of the tall upright cabinets.
Correct.
For 2508.
Then the quartz for the kitchen is,
You picked an actual hardware now, by the way, this is the third thing on here. 182, or is that still just a allowance?
That's still an allowance. I don't know where, because we didn't have a number last time, so I don't know if we picked one out or not, but, obviously she had to come up with a knob to price in, so.
So that one's still up in the air, okay.
then you got your quartz for the kitchen, we just,
So there's price on the quartz that the committee picked out, and then a price on the laminate tops that the committee picked out. And those 2 prices are there. And then the same thing for the office, a quartz or a laminate top. And the laminate tops for the office is in, has a star on it.
Okay, so at this point, the kitchen cabinetry option includes the quartz
Correct.
countertop, and the office includes the laminate option.
Correct. Our original budget for the office was just strictly kind of a straight line at the window. Can you
That
guys?
was the one on the original
Right,
bid.
the original,
Yes.
like, in the budget. I mean, if, at the end of the day, if you wanted to do this with your furniture budget later, at another time, you can. If you wanted to use your allowance dollars towards this, that's an option too. This is more of a permanent built-in setup than, a modular desk like Sarah's at today. So it's 2 different types of style of office finishings and furnishings. But obviously the kitchen is, that's permanent.
Well, I will say, if you're looking at that picture, and I would assume even if it is 5 lower cabinets,
The
they can
window's
be
not-
adjusted where later, because
Right.
that window's not in that location.
Correct, the windows.
And that would affect those lower cabinets.
Yeah, I mean, they're, essentially they can be moved wherever, before installation, so.
So, on this office area countertops,
Mhm.
the 1265, under the laminate, sorry, the 1265 was not the quartz. I'm confused. The quartz was the one above that, 2173, and
Yes.
the laminate is 1182.
correct.
So what is the 1265 again?
That was your
Under-
allowance.
Ah, okay. So it's actually a few dollars under the allowance, it turns out.
Yes.
Any other questions?
I mean, does it have to be just questions, or can somebody say what they think, or what they like, or what they don't like? I don't hear nothing.
I
Let's make
agree.
no changes.
I agree with everything with the kitchen, the problem I have is the office. Cause we haven't even got into the clerk's office yet, and she's gonna need more cabinets and everything than a administrative assistant will.
I don't understand. This is just me personally speaking. I don't understand why offices would want cabinets. I understand
Well,
why
that's what I'm
offices would
looking
want
at, the
office
values
furniture,
and
different
everything.
kinds of office
Right.
furniture, and you want a file cabinet, or you want a desk. But I don't understand countertops in an office. This is different in the sense that it's an office, but it's administrative, it's a front window. I don't know, maybe a counter's better, but I don't think so. I still think a desk, but that's me. I think that desk would fit there fine.
Yeah, it's what's the office supplies.
File cabinets. You can even buy pretty ones.
Pretty ones cost a lot.
You can buy ugly ones. But newer ones, like these, rather
You
than the
know what you
conglomerate
want
we
for
have.
your office?
A new desk would be nice. That one's too strong. Good.
But
I mean, for all the old files and everything, before the 7 years.
I'll go to IKEA. I'll put something together.
That's what I'm saying, I love the kitchen and stuff.
I want windows in the hall, so save some money here, people.
Well, we're gonna do that with the flooring, we're gonna save one window.
Yeah, we're gonna save money on the flooring.
That's one window. So like I said, I'm all for the kitchen.
In my opinion, I think you should hold off on the office just because you don't know how that space is gonna be used. We
Right.
can order cabinets and countertops later if you think you might do something permanent. I mean, or you can order furniture, whatever you wanna do. I think you don't know how that space is gonna be used. Obviously, you know how the kitchenette's gonna be used, you know, for the intentions. I know there's some kind of gray areas in that administrative or clerk office, so, if it was me, I would just table that.
But we can still do 14, but just say which items.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's what you got to check for,
Right.
and the initials.
Right, you approve line by line.
Okay. Where you wanna start at, 14?
Sure.
The kitchen cabinets, yes?
Can you go back to the picture? I'm sorry, she's moving. Sorry, because she's typing.
Where am I going?
Go to the kitchen again.
The new one?
Yeah. I don't think there's
Without
any
the
need at all
cabinets
for
on
the
top.
cabinet above the fridge or the divider wall. So, now, going back to this price, just to make sure we're on board, that picture is roughly, that picture is
It's
4,000.
roughly the 4,000, right?
Yes.
It is,
Okay.
it is, yes.
That center or corner one, is that one of those inside round lazy boy, or roundabout type things? What do they call it?
It's not a lazy Susan,
It just opens
it's
up, the
corner
cabinet
Or
Right,
opens
it's
up.
just
shelves.
plain shelving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
V shells probably.
Do you happen to know is the back cut off, so it's not that deep corner way back in
It
there?
is,
Nobody's ever gonna
it is a
reach.
deep corner. It's just nipped on the back corner because of the
Right.
wall being out of square that it can't.
So it's
touch
just snipped a little bit.
Right.
It's pretty deep.
it. Yeah.
Nobody can ever reach what's expected.
No.
It stays there for a long time.
I think it's useless.
I agree with
But is there any other option, I guess, is what I'm
Yeah.
asking?
Could be our
Um,
junk
Yeah,
can.
take it out.
Yeah, you can save some money if we take that out and then we just put two fillers there. It'll be a dead corner. I mean, realistically, that'd probably be best for what you need in intentions.
It would keep people from putting some box of dry goods back there that gets found when the mice shredded. Because nobody remembered it.
So it would be like, your cabinet would be just like those two, without
It would look like that panel, but no cabinet.
no
behind it.
cabinets, correct?
There'd be a face like that, like a cabinet
No, it would
face?
just,
or
it would just be a
smooth
little,
panel?
a little 3-inch, just enough that my drawers can open and not hit the knobs. But so if I'm saving the money there, the money just gets switched to the other cabinets to make those bigger. So it's not really a savings unless
But
I
you,
make the kitchen smaller.
You can make the drawers a little wider for
Right.
the 3 drawers.
Right.
I don't like those cabinets, so I would agree we should remove that, in my opinion.
Alright, so
And
I'm gonna mark the kitchen cabinet.
so we're looking at the 4,092, but it might be a couple dollars one way or the other once you take that cabinet out and put something else there.
I mean,
It's not gonna change by hundreds.
It would change by 10, 20, I mean, no, it's not gonna, it's very minimal.
Okay.
Alright, the office cabinets you're gonna not discuss. Kitchen hardware,
Well, I think we should discuss it. Are we gonna put it on hold or not? Or do it?
okay, the kitchen cabinets, are we gonna put them on
No,
hold?
No,
office cabinet.
Office cabinets.
We'll put it on hold.
I mean, you wanna do it by show of hands? Because you're not making a motion till you approve something. I suggest we hold it. Don't do it.
Okay,
That's one.
One,
the hardware for the kitchen we're gonna have to have.
I guess we decided early, Joe.
okay.
Well, once I pass it, the kitchen countertop. You wanna go with quartz, correct?
Yes.
Just to bring you up to speed, quartz. The new quartz for that picture is the 3,372.
Yes.
The 1,265 is countertop, like for Mike, I mean,
That would have been for Micah,
The
yes.
17,
which is now 1719 if we choose that
Yes.
option. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was looking at the old place.
the original from the quote.
So just out of curiosity, the 1719, is that where you put a backsplash and it's clocked? Is that a rollback? What is that?
I can't say for sure, but I would say 90% sure that it would be a molded back to it, a 4-inch built-in backsplash.
Is there really that much difference between Formica in a kitchen like this and quartz? For
Another
double money?
window.
The biggest thing would,
I mean, I don't like the other kind with the caulked backsplash, I'll say that right front, but
yeah, no, it would be a molded one-piece top. Would be the sink really? I mean, you're going to be a drop-in sink versus an undermount sink. I mean, for the price, you can buy 2 laminate tops for the price of 1 quartz.
Quartz more durable.
Quartz is more durable. Food safe. You know, there's some pluses to having quartz. So you can make a case either way, honestly.
Okay, let's show of hands on quartz. Laminate? Well, it's 3-2.
In favor of what?
Quartz.
For quartz.
you didn't look up, so we might have won, huh?
No, it was 3-2.
Oh, I went for the other one. Okay, quartz.
Okay.
So office, we're gonna hold off on countertops and cabinets for now, in this discussion.
For the office, yes.
And I would hold off on hardware until I get some more information on that.
Don't want me to add it to it right now?
No.
I don't have enough information to tell you one way or the other.
Alright. So for the kitchen cabinets and the quartz countertop, it's a grand total of $7,464.00. Okay? So from the original bid with all the cabinets and that, you're up about 1,300 roughly.
Are you ready for something now or not on this? We're only now talking, to the best of my knowledge, the kitchen cabinetry at $4,092 and the countertop at $3,372.
Yeah, for a grand total of
So
$7,000.
$7,464.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve change order number 14. How do you want to list it so you say those numbers? And not all the other items?
Well, it says initial.
So the two items then, kitchen cabinetry at $4,092 is in my motion. And kitchen countertop quartz at $3,372. And then mention the total, $7,464. Since it's got everything else on there, I'm gonna say it that way, break it down. That's all we're doing in my motion. Get the names.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Can you read it back, please?
Who's second?
Deb.
I do.
Motion by Ben to approve change order number 14, only including kitchen cabinetry for $4,092 and kitchen area countertops for $3,372 for a total of $7,464, seconded by Deb.
Could you please add the word quartz for the kitchen counter? So even though we know the price, it's in the description. Do you agree with that, Deb?
Sure.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Any nays? 5-0.
Change order 15 is more of an informational thing. Deb asked,
15?
I don't have a 15.
I don't have
it's
15.
it's a price of,
We didn't hand those out.
what's that?
We didn't hand those ones out.
Okay, it's kind of irrelevant. It's just the price of the, what a cabinet base would cost, file
Oh,
cabinet.
I just gave that to her.
Yeah, okay.
I just
so
gave
you
that to
know.
her.
It's kind of similar to the whole office discussion. I think that's another discussion for you guys down the road.
All right, let's go back to all the VT,
PCT.
yeah, the
Okay, that was what, number was 11?
11,
11,
12,
13.
and 13. So,
I can
Let's
say
do
right
a-
up front, I did
let's
not
do-
like ceramic tile for the whole building.
change order 11 is ceramic tile. Who's in favor of the whole hall being ceramic tile? Okay, we can get rid of 11. You got between 12 and 13.
So 12, again, is,
All
Part-
VT.
all vinyl tile, and it would be a credit off our
Allowance.
quote allowance
Correct,
of $2,439.
correct.
Then if you go to 13, it would be a
Mix of
credit.
all of it.
And that would be a mix, no carpet, so just a mix
Right.
of the two tiles. And that would be a credit off our quote of $520, because we're not doing carpet and ceramic in as many rooms, right?
Correct.
Oh.
I mean, sure, everybody likes ceramic, it's pretty,
It is pretty.
but
Are you
vinyl's
gonna
nice.
scrub the grill?
That's why I said, but
Yeah.
vinyl's nice and doesn't look that bad.
No.
So no, I'm not gonna scrub the grill.
That's right, me either. So let's make it easy. Number 12.
Make a motion.
Except a better color.
We'll present new colors for sure.
Okay, I'll make a motion to go with VCT for.
Order number 12.
Number 12, correct.
Yes. I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? 5-0. 5-0. Now we get back to the windows. If you only want to do a few, my opinion would be the 3 on the north, so they can look at the park. If you want to do a park.
I think that room needs all 5 windows. Again, my only problem is I was hoping it would be a little less than this, by quite a bit actually.
Well, do we all agree it's dark without the windows?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, it is. It's like a dungeon.
it's a dingy room, a great big dingy room without some more windows. I'll make a motion that we approve the 5 windows addition. Change order number 9.
I'll second it. I was gonna first it, but.
You want the price in there in your motion? Usually I don't want that, but I didn't finish saying that yet.
Well, if you're going off of change order 9, it says it, 1,800 each.
Well, but it's 9,000 for all 18, or all 5, right? I would like it to say that, if you'll agree with that.
Sure, meet you half.
At $9,000.
We have a motion and a second. Can you read it back, please?
Motion by Ben to approve change order number 9 for 5 additional windows at $9,000, seconded by John.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Any nays? Motion carried.
Wasn't me.
I do have one thing, before we leave off of my topics. We are at the point where we're ready for drywall. The only thing was kind of brought up was some data drops. Is there a set location where we want the data drops to be brought to? Is there somebody we want per office?
Well, it would start, the wires would start probably in the mechanical room.
Which mechanical room? The one by the office?
Well, you mean the front, the
Yeah.
front one?
The election mechanical room? That's where I assumed as well, but.
There's probably more room in that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if we're gonna put a router where the hub of all the wiring is, that'd be more centrally located, right?
I would think so.
Probably have
some
to have a
room.
plug for that too then.
I believe there's a plug in there.
Probably right there.
Okay.
And you haven't started, have you started on outside walls yet?
Drywall? No.
Yeah.
We just got drywall through today.
Who's setting the router and stuff?
From like the internet? They're not coming till the 16th.
They're gonna do a walkthrough on the 16th, correct? So
Are they gonna do different messages, or are they just gonna do one router in the office, in the hall? Are they gonna have other bases?
I don't know how your system is.
I know this we don't,
I don't know how
but
your
that bigger
IT
thing I
you
think
guys-
we're gonna need.
You guys
You can
currently-
plug it, you can plug, we have it at our house.
Well, yeah, they're called meshes.
Yeah, you just plug them in anywhere.
I know, but do we have that set up for it? For more than just the router to go into the,
Do you
the
guys-
hall's bigger.
Do you guys have an in-house IT company
Yeah.
that you guys use?
We have to see what.
Should he be contacted quickly before drywall starts going in?
But I don't think,
They won't have nothing to do with the Wi-Fi.
No.
No, but you're networking with printers and
Right.
And we
That's
talk
all
about your
wireless
phones,
IP,
like if
so.
your phone's tied into your, like a Cat 6, like that's how our Wi-Fi phones are, they're all tied in that way in our office.
Is our phone plugged in? Is there a wire on the back of our phone? Do you have it there, or where do you have it? Oh.
We
There's a
have,
wire on it,
we have a,
besides electricity.
no, we have telephone line running up to that,
But it's hooked to Cat 5, right?
yeah, I don't think we have five, it's called,
Whatever,
that box up there that converts it.
but that's plugged into the internet. That's not
Yes.
connected wirelessly.
Correct. The wire, no, because that's another thing we gotta talk about.
Watch your-
Are we gonna change to IPS, phones when we go over there, or are we gonna keep these phones?
No, we're gonna get it.
Can't keep these phones.
Or VIP, excuse me, not IPS.
VIP,
This
probably.
one's cracked.
How do we make these decisions he's asking if we don't have any information?
Right, yeah, do I just run general Cat 5 down at two in each office? And
Yeah,
hope
just-
that's gonna be good enough until
The Cat 5 will plug into the computers.
computers, printers,
I mean,
phones.
can you arbitrarily pick the right two walls that, okay, it could run from there around the corner,
Yeah,
not too
most-
big of a deal?
Right.
Where
most
you don't want it to
economic.
run from there across the door to there,
Right.
that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be the best way?
Mhm.
You agree, John, or not?
Couldn't tell you. That's what we have ITs for.
Well,
You can put them at,
but we're at the point we have drywall coming, and we didn't think of
Wow.
that, so.
my house has been, and if you put
Just add
Just
another one we
drops.
didn't think of.
Yeah, just put
like
yours
two in each
in
corner.
each end, yeah. That's what I was gonna figure.
Like two walls,
Yeah.
Yeah,
opposite
middle of the
ends.
wall or something.
Right.
Not in the middle.
Where the plug, I'll put them where the plugs are at, so, because some of those, like our phone, you still gotta plug your phone in, and so, it all kind of works together, but. And then I'll just bring the drops back on the other side of her office there.
Right
in
now.
the mechanical room.
Mechanical room, or AKA storage.
I mean, that room's got the least in it,
Yeah,
as far as that goes. It
Yes.
doesn't have all the different things in it.
no, the other one's jam packed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
any other questions? I'll get one.
I can pick them, I'll pick them up tomorrow. Sorry, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Next on our agenda is building codes enforcement.
Okay, I have a couple of things here. I'm sure you guys got the stuff for the contract there for building codes with Safewell. And that is for our, if we want to go with having that enforcement, or what you want to do with that. As of right now, we don't have it.
This would cover A, correct?
Cover what?
A.
A. You looking on one of the pages, page number, or what?
Yeah, it says right in the first sentence, wherever the municipal is seeking consultant to perform the service listed in exhibition A.
Yeah, so we're
Oh,
We're just-
see exhibit A.
yeah, we're just paying for each time instead of, a monthly fee.
Well, I'll start with my first question. Has this been shown good to the attorney yet?
Yes,
And has the attorney came back with any kind of input?
it has. Yes,
Where's that in writing?
it's in my computer, you want to print it out for you?
If we get that far, then yes.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, it was sent to Michael Bila, one of our attorneys. He read it over and said everything looks good to him.
okay.
And I can print that out?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to know that the attorney has read this and what he said.
Okay.
If he had notes or If he liked it all but item number whatever, or changed this one word, I'd like to know that. But then the next question is this, from what I'm reading, this completely replaces the county then? This is everything, right?
No, that's stuff the county don't have. We don't have that in the contract. When they went with the new company, they opted out of that part of the contract.
You've read this, be more specific. What did they opt out of that's in it?
The whole thing.
Well, this whole thing talks about everything.
Yeah, you want building codes enforcement?
Right.
Okay, then we don't have building codes enforcement.
Do they pull the permit through this company or through the county?
This company is the county. It's through the county. Safe Build is through the county. The county has a contract with Safe Build. You're talking about pulling a permit to build something, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yep.
You go to the county or you go to our contract?
I don't get what you're asking.
What, okay, what is,
One and the same, isn't it?
Then we don't need this.
no, this one would be for condemned houses.
This is, if, let's say somebody over here is building a house, or they're building a barn, which this is happening around here, and
They don't have no permits.
they have no permits. They got a permit from us,
Like they got a zoning permit,
but they didn't get a building permit.
so they're hypothetically illegal right off the bat.
They are.
And the company that enforces that doesn't enforce that,
No, they don't, we don't.
unless we also pay them separately,
We don't
besides
have
what the
a,
county
we
pays.
don't have a contract for them to enforce it.
So what do they do that we have a contract for?
They issue.
We are forced, theoretically, if we want to do things right, to go to this company through the county, correct? Not through the township. We would come to you for a zoning permit.
Yes,
We would go to the county for a building permit.
yes,
But if I don't want to follow the rules, I just skip the county and nobody does nothing.
right.
I'm sort of baffled. Then why do we have them at the county level?
Ask the county.
Okay.
Who's on first? Yep. This is what I was talking about months and months ago.
I heard about it for condemned houses. I never heard about it for all the rest of it. They don't do condemnations. That's what I was told verbally, and that's why I thought this started.
Okay.
They do not do condemnations. They weren't contracted for that. But now you're telling me, and this says this doesn't say anything about specifics. It says anything we ask them to do. All code improvement, or a code, I gotta find the wording again, but it basically is talking about enforcing all our codes of all buildings.
Construction codes. So
Which
right
is
there.
what I thought they did already through the county, that I'm required to go through and get,
No.
and pay for. And they come and do inspections.
Right, they do the inspections.
And if I'm doing it illegal, they red tag me, or they tell me I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
But you're saying they don't.
No, they do. Then what do you need this for?
Yes.
I just told you. Okay, let's say they go out and they build a deck or whatever. It's over 200 square feet. I don't care what it is.
Okay.
Who's gonna shut them down if they don't get the right permits? Or if their house is falling down, or if they're living in a half burned out building that needs to be condemned.
And this same company, through their agreement with the county, doesn't do anything to do with that condemnation.
Exactly.
That's what I was told originally, and that's the thing I thought this was all about.
Yes, the county opted out of that part of the contract. There's only about 3 counties, or 3 municipalities in this whole county that has a contract for building code enforcement. And one of them goes through a company in Franklin.
A different entity.
Yeah, a whole totally different entity for everything.
That explains why Franklin looks so nice.
It could be.
Yeah, we got all trash.
So is their taxes high?
enough, so.
It's just that the county did not have that put in their contract with Safeville.
Then you're saying if this stuff goes on to their contract and then they will enforce it, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought. It wasn't in the original contract to the county, but now this contract, they will enforce our ordinance.
this was not in their original,
Not
it
in the
was,
original.
it was, but they opted out of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Right, they opted out, they didn't want that part in there. They figure each municipality can take care of their own building codes enforcement.
So we don't have our own inspectors.
Right, or we can, yeah, I mean, we can hire our own company to do that, you know. They just gotta be
Well,
licensed through the state of Michigan.
not too many years ago, I mean, before the county took it over with that other company, we did have our own person. We had, you had to get the building permit and everything from him.
Yeah,
He did all inspections.
I know, I have a whole box of 5, but.
Who'd you have as electrician inspector?
He did it all.
Yeah, I don't know, I have a whole, there's a whole box of, buildings.
Was he certified electrician and mechanical and?
I don't know, but all that stuff
He
changes.
was a licensed inspector for those things. I don't know if he was actually an electrician.
Right. They have to be licensed, that stuff changes every year.
But some of this would have been prior to there being rules for that.
Yeah,
I mean, he would just enforce your rules.
And that's all you're asking here, is that he's gonna enforce our rules, right?
yeah, he's gonna, yes, it says it right in.
To the ordinance, okay.
Yeah.
But he won't, if a guy's changing his drywall or his siding, he ain't gonna come and stop him.
And that's not in our rules, but I don't know, they could because it's in their rules.
It's in their rules, but they have to go by our rules, correct?
I don't know.
In this
Well, that's what it
contract?
says in here, kind of. They'll make presentations to us if they think that we should change something. You have to supply, actually, they don't do anything unless it comes from this municipality. You have to say, go inspect his building.
Oh, so, let's just use the building on King Road. Just say a building.
Okay,
Been condemned, nobody's been living in there for over 20 years. We want it condemned. They would come over here and condemn, correct?
well, they come over and inspect it. And if they found the inspection to be uninhabitable, then of course it gets condemned.
Okay,
And then we gotta go through all the stuff to, take care of that.
and if we had, okay, let me ask another one. If a guy builds on another guy's piece of property,
Yeah, that's a civil issue.
well, can you have it tore down because it's on some.
Civil issue, you gotta, you, the landowners have to take each other to court.
That's strictly land.
Yeah, that's between them, them two. Like the fence that are,
Okay, how about that trailer on Cass Avenue, is it?
oh yeah, on Cass Avenue, the one that's been.
That was supposed to have been condemned when they
I
did
don't
the
know what's
auction.
gonna happen with that, because somebody dropped the ball on that a long time ago.
But that would cover this.
That would cover that, I would call them and they would go over there and inspect it, and they would tell me whether or not it's inhabitable, if it's safe to be inhabited. And if it isn't, then they'll tag it, and then they'll let me know, give me the report. And then we have to go through our process of, having it removed, or, which I don't even know what that process is, because we haven't got that far yet. I guess that would fall under the, dangerous building.
It's been done before here.
You just take bids to get it just taken up.
We've demoed several places in Vassar where they came in, they found they were inhabitable, they put it out,
They put it out for
bids.
bids and.
To take it down, it's taken down, it's either put on taxes, or it's whether the city takes over the property, or the township takes over the property, one or the other. It's at least cleaned up. That's been done.
That's what this
for
will do.
years. Flint's been
No,
doing that
not
for decades.
necessarily.
He's
No,
talking
this
about past
he's-
practices, he's
he's-
not talking about this.
He's talking the city.
No, I'm talking this township also, we're already taking some stuff out of here.
Okay, yeah, but. you
Past
had-
practices, not with this company.
Right, yeah. I'm sure you have, if you wanna go through the filing cabinets and dig through those, but you had to sue every single one of them. You gotta have steps, you gotta have that ordinance that I was talking about before, the ordinance for the dangerous buildings. You gotta have that. Otherwise, you don't have steps to go through the court to get the stuff done.
Can we have a representative from this company come and go over it with us and give us some time to think about it? Remember, we didn't get this. If you drove up here last night, you could have had it last night, but if not, you didn't get it till today.
Well,
No,
No,
this
what I got.
is in your packet. This was in their
We
packet.
only got today to read it then, a couple days. So, yes, I have Thursday. If this was one of the ones that was in the packet.
No,
I forgot.
yes, this was in the packet.
yeah, it was
Okay,
in your packet.
so we had a couple of days to think about it, but that's still not what I'm talking about.
But, yeah, whenever he made your packet last week.
Not after that, yes.
But I might be able to get somebody up here there, I don't know. This contract come out of Colorado.
Well, they have local representatives, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope,
haven't-
we're paying
They have to,
we're paying
because-
$85 an hour, including travel time, so I hope they're not coming out of Colorado.
Yeah.
They want us to provide office space, desk, chairs, file cabinets.
Computer and everything, it says, we have
Yeah,
to supply
so
them with
there's
computer and
gonna be
everything.
someone physically here.
Right, but I don't, yeah.
But we're paying $85 including travel time. If you're
Correct.
coming from Colorado, that's gonna be slightly expensive.
Right, that's why I told them to put it on your bill.
Yeah. It's a 2-hour minimum also.
Yes.
It's a 4-hour minimum if you have them come in on a holiday or something, I read.
Saturdays.
Sundays or holidays.
Yeah, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays.
It's
whatever.
time and, it's
So what
double
about
time
Friday?
for that. And it's time and
We're
a half
off,
on
does that make
weekends.
a,
They would have their own. Well, yeah, you'd have to decide, do you give them office hours, key to the office or not?
I could try to find, see what they say. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I read it quickly, but there's still things I'd like to have time to decipher. I'll give you, for instance, if you look at the fee schedule, for instance, they have a built-in, first of all, it's got an automatic renewal. Every year, it automatically renews.
Right?
You don't get a choice unless you make the decision 90 days in advance.
Yeah.
And then it also has a built-in 4%, well, they say a fee of whatever with not to exceed 4%. Every year it goes up. But if that index causes a decrease, you don't give them a decrease. So if there's an increase in this index thing,
Right.
you get an increase of that amount, or a maximum of 4%. But if there's a decrease, you don't get the decrease. So they
Right.
use that term to help get the more money, but not to get less money.
Yeah, it's the same thing when you're selling your sheds. I don't imagine they go down, do they?
Yes, if they run a sale, you get the sale.
Okay, yeah, if they run
If there's something determines, if the
Right.
price of steel goes down,
Uh-huh.
then the price of buildings go down.
So that's happened quite a bit, huh?
Actually, yes. It has a couple times. There was some giant increases for COVID, for example.
Yeah.
So this is almost doing what the county's doing.
I don't know what the county does.
I mean, they would still have to get building inspectors from the county or from here? From what?
This is the county. This is the same company the county uses.
I understand that.
Right.
Then there's no reason to hire
Yes,
them.
the county.
Or there's a reason, and it's not the same then. That's the point. Do we save any money by paying them, and do we not have to get some tax break or something by not paying the county anymore?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. We can, I have no idea. This is just so we have building codes enforcement, that's all I know. Right now, you don't have any.
Yes, and we need it. And the attorney has already looked at this and approved it.
Yeah, sure has, and I got the emails to prove it.
Okay.
and I'll print those out, I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal.
Well, I've asked it every time the contracts come across our table. Literally, go back and look.
No, I mean, I didn't think it was a big deal to prove to you that the.
Well,
that-
you're, again, ask them, did just the guy in the office write this, or did their attorney write this? So if they think it's important for their attorney to write it, why do we not think it's important for our attorney to
Well,
at least look at it?
you missed my point.
And that
My
is,
point was, I already sent it to the attorney. I told you that I sent it to the attorney.
right,
But you didn't believe me, so you want me to print out the email that I got.
if you wanna say it that way, go ahead. But
Okay.
it's got nothing to do with whether I believe you or not,
That's
but
why-
I hope he had put more words in it than thumbs up.
Oh, okay,
Let me put it to you that way.
okay.
If he only said thumbs up, I don't think he looked at it too close. Because I see a lot in here that somebody should question.
Okay.
You're not the lawyer.
Exactly. And I'd like him to say, I have read this thoroughly and 100% approve it, or I don't. Or I recommend change this one phrase. Or,
I'm sure he did, didn't he? Yeah.
I don't know, I was told no.
He said he had written for you, he would give it to you.
And what did he didn't say anything about changing, though, or anything that he didn't like.
So he doesn't, maybe didn't he? He's
Okay, do what you want, one person, remember that. I waited, I paused, nobody said a word, then I started talking. I will vote no if this is so important that we got it after, what, last Thursday, and we have to make a decision today. So I will vote no in that case,
Right, that's it.
if it gets to there today.
I make a motion that we approve it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
So this guy's coming from Colorado.
No, that's just,
That was in,
the main office is in Colorado. Okay, they probably got, I don't know.
No, that's your consultant, is from Colorado.
Right, that's where the contracts are written up at. It's not like they do it over here. Done by the main office.
So you're the one that's gonna be calling these guys.
Well, that's why we're having discussions. I don't know how you wanna do it. I have no idea.
You're the point of contact in here, I read it somewhere.
Yeah, it's page
Yeah.
611.
Yep, page 6, L11. It says you by name and also as zoning director, but it uses this generic ZA email, so if somebody succeeds you, it'll still be to you at
could
that
they
email.
make you the consultant? Troy?
Make me the consultant.
Yeah.
The consultant is the company.
Because a lot of places, I know, but a lot of places like to hire people to do their work for them.
Buildings and stuff.
Oh, no, I don't have.
No,
I
as a
think-
matter of fact, they couldn't, because there's a clause in here, they can't hire an employee from the township, and we can't hire an employee of theirs
Okay.
for a year after termination of employment.
That, and I don't have the license and all that stuff that, you gotta have a building.
I'm just curious where the consultant's gonna recommend.
The consultant is the person that's gonna tell you whether.
Right there.
Yes, I
The
understand what
consultant
he
is Joe DeRosa from Safe Built, 444 North Cleveland, Suite 444, Loveland, Colorado. Hopefully they have also a local representative, because it talks in here about their representatives. It doesn't say where they come out of.
Right, so it's gonna be somebody over there in Carroll. I don't know if it's gonna be Daryl or another person over there that's gonna go and do it.
Right now, we
I'll
got
say
a motion
again,
and
I
a
don't see the
second.
hurry.
Are we right now?
They're-
Yeah.
Are we
no,
under
we got a
discussion?
motion that we're-
Yes.
yeah.
Then we have the right to talk, because we're under discussion.
Oh,
It didn't say you even voted on it.
We don't have to vote on it. We have a motion and a second and discussion. Then we have to vote on it. And I will urge everybody hopefully to vote no, because I don't think we should be making decisions of this magnitude this fast. If you read it Thursday, that's still pretty fast. And I didn't get mine on Thursday, so.
Well, that's on you, 'cause it was
You're right,
already
it is,
Thursday.
yep. You're right. I was at work late that day, I didn't get it.
Well,
But I did get it over the weekend, I did read it. And
well, Troy and I believe all of us are aware that there's a lot of things going on in our township that should not be going on. And if we keep delaying making decisions on things we should make decisions on, it's not going to improve.
again, I'll say, who here has the legal knowledge to read this contract and know it's smart?
Our attorney does.
Okay. So you're agreeing with automatic renewals, you're agreeing with automatic increases in price,
You
you're
can give
agreeing.
them 90 days notice. Did you not previously say that,
Yep,
Ben?
sure.
Okay. Then I don't understand.
I'll still suggest, I suggest everybody vote no. Do what you gotta do.
Well, you can make any
That's
suggestion
exactly
you
what I
want.
said.
7 times.
All I got to say is you guys hired me, 3 years ago to clean up this? And now I've just run into one problem after another.
Who's this?
I try to fix them and
I understand all of that, and the key words are, it's been a 3-year battle, but we gotta make a decision in 5 days.
I don't, you know.
If it will help get rid of a lot of the bad blight in our area, I say go for it.
It's it's not blight, it's the buildings and,
Right, that's part.
It's actually nothing right now, because you gotta write whatever policies. So it's not gonna take effect immediately anyway.
Right. You gotta, it's in parts.
What are you gonna have him enforce?
It did say our ordinance on there. Isn't that one paragraph what you said?
You gotta go back and forth with them and
No,
agree to
one
things.
paragraph said they enforce what you request.
Right.
Right, so whatever's in our ordinance.
There you go.
we don't-
There's what you got.
We don't have stuff in our ordinance. I tried to use
So
it.
they have nothing to make it enforce.
Right, it's,
So it's-
okay, let's see, where did?
I'm asking.
Well,
He said
guys-
something, you answered yes, and then you said we have nothing in our ordinance.
Aren't you guys
So
working
did they
on your
have something
ordinances?
to enforce or
There's a
nothing to
little bit
enforce?
of stuff.
Isn't the planning commission working on your ordinance?
Planning commission's working on zoning
We
ordinances.
hire somebody to enforce it. We're gonna hire somebody first and then
Okay.
create them.
The ordinance
It's
is what we're gonna
backwards.
do. We're on final, on the planning commission right now. Final approval. Got a lot of them.
alright, so we have a motion and a second.
Who motioned? Deb?
I
Deb
And
motion.
Cheryl?
I'll request roll call on this one.
Ben asked for a roll call.
Would you like me to read it back before?
Yes, please.
Okay, I hate to be this person. Motion by Deb to approve it, seconded by Cheryl.
That's what I wrote down too. I was hoping you said it right.
What was that?
Motion by
You heard
Deb
it.
to
You heard
approve it,
That's the motion, the second. and
seconded
discussion.
by Cheryl.
Prove it, okay?
To approve what?
The contract.
For,
Professional service agreement between the Township of Vassar and Safe Built, Michigan LLC.
take that change, Cheryl.
Wait till she reads it back, please. I would suggest. You're changing from 3 words to a sentence, so you might want to hear it before you approve it.
Motion by Deb to approve the professional service agreement between the Township of Vassar and Safe Built LLC, seconded by Cheryl.
Okay.
Roll call.
Cheryl.
Yes.
Deb. Yes. Bruce.
Yes.
John.
Yes.
You said no?
He said yes.
Oh, you said yes? I did. That's all right.
Ben.
No.
4-1.
4-1.
Did you see it says here on the highlight, State Built Michigan LLC?
Yeah.
There you go.
It doesn't say Colorado.
Right, but the
Okay.
They said it in, saying here, and I pointed that out.
Colorado is
Local
the-
people.
I know,
They
but
had
we hauled that for about 15, 20 minutes for no reason at all, so.
Can I go on to the next part of this?
Yes.
Thank you. So, anyway, I'm sure most of you know that I met with, two of our attorneys last week, and Honorable Judge Bitzer at the court about compliance orders. They still will not write compliance orders. So, did you get a copy, did you get a copy of this?
No, I never got a copy.
Okay. I'll make a copy here. So, how it has to work is, we write the ticket, we write compliance order requested on the ticket. I tell the lawyer has to call over there and make their arrangements. The lawyer has to be there for whatever the issue is. Like, let's say we got an illegal campground down here, or we got a bunch of blight down here, blight over there. The lawyer has to be there for every one of them, so we can't just go and do it like normal counties do it. So, I'll give you guys a copy of this. The judge said he requires attorneys to attend all hearings. It's gonna be more expensive in other counties. We can get them at an informal with the magistrate and no attorney present, but we will take what we can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and make you guys a copy of this. And so you guys know how it's gonna work if you guys wanna go down that avenue. If not, we can just keep going the way we're going.
Because the only thing the county's doing now, the court, is fining them and not doing compliance, correct?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just fining, that's all they're doing.
Our attorney has to do the letter of compliance.
Right. Also, to make it so it's not quite as costly, she's going to kind of stack them up together, bundle them together with the other townships that has a contract with them.
So hypothetically, the attorney would come on a given day and represent maybe 3 different townships or whatever.
Right, yeah,
And
spend like
5
a
different
whole,
cases or 10
yeah,
or something.
and spend like
Let
a
me,
whole day.
let me go back a few, Troy.
Yes.
You said the trailer park. So you know what you meant, the campers.
Uh-huh.
If they enforce safe bill, enforces our ordinances, they will enforce that too, correct? Because it's not healthy.
Well, I don't exactly know what all they're gonna, you know, they'll probably go over there and say, well, no, you can't have this electricity hooked up to 5 RVs. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna say. Maybe some of the buildings over there are not up to code, maybe they're, but I don't know what they're gonna say.
But if we have it in our ordinance, if they can't be there more than 6 months out of the year, stuff like this, then would they not write on that right there in the beginning? It's, you can't live in them 24/7 or not, I don't know.
That's that's gonna be
That's the
kinda,
questions I
That's
have.
back to our
That's
new
what I have the
ordinance.
questions on this.
For our new ordinance.
that's gonna be kinda different over there, because now I could go over there and write them a citation. Now we're going back to,
How many citations have you written on that same piece of property?
one. That's a citation that actually wrote that's at the court, yeah, one. Yeah. Warnings that I've sent, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Many, many, many.
Anything else on your building codes enforcement?
No, that's it.
Well, I wanna go backwards just a quick second. This new thing we're doing with Safe Built is not to enforce our ordinances, so they wouldn't be able to do anything about what you're talking about now.
Right,
That's not building codes.
right, yeah, so that's what I said. There
Okay,
goes,
so that would fall under this category.
Right, that, right.
And basically, what
That's-
I'm reading here right now is the judge is requiring the attorney at the pretrial hearing, and hopefully, I gotta find the wording, hold on. Hopefully, we can get a compliance order signed by consent. If I remember correctly, that means if the person doesn't show up, we won. If the person shows up, now the attorney has to come back for the trial if the judge orders a trial. So that's 2 times the attorney's coming here for one incident.
Right.
Keep that in mind. I mean, I'm just reading this quickly. So.
So, yeah, so that's why I say, you guys are gonna have to make a decision on how far you wanna get into this, and because to me, it's gonna start getting pretty costly. And so I don't know, the county has made it that way, and, that's just,
They even told the county commissioners they're gonna do what they want.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
You start writing citations, other people will clean it up too.
Huh?
You pursue that with a few people. Other people are gonna know they're gonna be number 88 in line or something because the first 10 have already been taken care of. You gotta set a precedent.
Right, so, but this guy down here, what's he got in there? I think I counted 7 trailers today.
7 today.
Yeah, I counted 7 trailers today, and I don't know how many outbuildings and what's going on with the outbuildings, and, some of them, I have no,
I think you should start talking in more generic terms instead of specifics.
okay,
A guy who might have.
right, this guy down here,
I think we're past that.
Yeah, we're way past it.
All right,
so.
let's move on. Ben, this is yours.
The planning commission has worked on a detailed expense/capital request form and recommends the board, a request that the board look it over and approve it and start using it for all committees and things. We're already gonna ask the Parks and Rec to start using it on our behalf.
Did the lawyer see it?
Nope, this is just a form for internal use. If you would like to send it to the attorney, I have no problem with that. But it's already subject to all kinds of, change it anytime you want. This is not a legal binding document, this is a form for internal use.
Well, it will get
It's a
sent,
suggestion.
it will get sent to the attorney once we have a purchase,
Procedure.
procedure.
Oh, under policies and procedures,
Policy
you're
and
talking
procedures.
about. Sure,
This would be,
but already, I get where he's going with this ha-ha, but we don't put all our other
No, I'm
millions of
serious,
forms.
Dana.
We don't put all our other hundreds of forms that this gentleman uses, the marijuana coordinator uses, and everybody else uses to the attorney, do we?
Yeah,
That's all
we're
this is,
using-
an internal paperwork for this township. It's not a legal binding contract with somebody. The township, the planning commission's worked on it for 2 months now and recommends that the board look at it and approve it. And by your own admission, you've had it since Thursday, so you've had plenty of time to have any problems with it.
I already used it.
And you've already used it, correct, a month ago.
the up-to-date one or the,
It was slightly changed after that, I believe, wasn't it?
the first draft? This is the second.
Yeah.
If there's a part here about, budget, if you put something in there about what they want before our budget time too would be good. To
Well,
add to their budget.
again, remember, this is semi-generic for
Right.
anything. We are gonna request that the Parks and Rec start using it right away. So if they're coming up, let's just use a pretend example, they want a new playground piece, and they had already requested budget for a new playground piece, then they would fill out, this is something we budgeted for. On the other hand, maybe it's something that pops up in a hurry that's a safety thing. Then it wouldn't necessarily have already been in their budget request, but they feel it's important for some safety reason. They
See,
would
you
fill
can also
out
use
that way.
this for planning. It says, number 5, planning, full funding, whatever that other word is.
Other.
Continuation.
I suggested other on pretty much every category. It's a
Continuation.
generic spot. You know there's already gonna be things that nobody thought of, so now you got other.
And where's this form gonna be hanging out at? Once it's
There'll be a
completed?
form here at the hall, if,
Probably.
if,
No, where's it gonna go once
If-
it's completed?
oh, it's a permanent record, it'll be the clerk's, once it's completed.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it would be with payroll,
It would.
because once the project comes in, it would get this would get stapled to,
To the check that was issued for. Correct.
so it would stay with the payables. And a copy goes back to the person that started the project, saying that this has been ordered.
I mean, to the best of anybody's ability, it's been very thoroughly vetted and thought out by the planning commission, and changed multiple times. And it's a working document, so it can always be changed very easily in the
And you
future.
said it's already been used.
I
The
used
clerk
it.
filled out something, I can't remember what it was for, you have to say.
It was for the stump
Maintenance.
grinder.
Stump grinder.
So you must have turned it into the board. I don't remember now. Because it didn't come
Yes.
through the plan, that didn't come through the plan commission. But, for instance, Parks and Rec would have to send it, we had a copy of it, you showed it to us, but it wouldn't have been ours.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute, yeah, because that, I'm sorry, because it was for Parks and Rec. So
Right.
why did you fill it out instead of them? That's the only thing I was wondering about.
Because it was maintenance.
because it was for our maintenance.
Okay.
Yep. Because there's many stumps.
We want to
that are
request that the Parks and
dangerous.
Rec do this immediately, from now on, for our help, the planning commission.
Maintenance don't come
We're
out
not
at
even-
all.
Okay, but that's on a whole different railroad track, so skip it. She filled one out as an example.
Moving on, moving on.
So we don't
Good
need
idea.
to approve it, we just have to say yes.
Well,
idea.
if you want to use it for everybody, you'd have to approve it. We're going to start using it with the Parks and Rec because we don't believe we need the board.
Well, and I know you're gonna use it for your,
If we're going to submit it up to you, and if you don't approve it, then you're going to
you're also
throw it
gonna
aside
use
and still get the.
you're also gonna use it for planning commission because of
Sure.
your budget.
Right.
Right.
I'll make a motion we approve the detailed expense capital request form.
I'll second.
What's that? So we have a motion and a second, any other discussion? All in favor?
Read it.
Aye.
Oh, read it back, please.
Motion by Ben to approve detailed expense capital request form, seconded by Cheryl.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? 5-0. Application for boards. As of right now, we are full except for border review. As of right now, we have 3 border reviews. We need 2 more.
I think we're short on a couple of things, aren't we?
I think Parks and Rec's still going on.
We're short on Parks and Rec, we're short on
No,
CDA.
Park and Rec, I'll make a motion that Cheryl is the trustee to represent the Park and Rec.
The liaison?
Yeah, wait till they
Liaison.
Huh?
Lazy.
The liaison.
Liaison.
The liaison to the Park and Rec. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Read it back, please.
Who seconded?
Deb?
I did.
Motion by Bruce to approve Cheryl Kuzma as the liaison for Parks and Recreation, seconded by Deb.
Would it be a point, Cheryl?
Pardon?
Appoint. Is that okay with you, appoint Cheryl?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what you're doing as the supervisor, right? And she's seconding that recommendation.
Who seconded it, Cheryl?
Cheryl.
No,
No,
definitely.
No, Deb, sorry.
No, I'm gonna say. She said yes,
Say no
and
to
I'm
that
saying.
one.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? What did you vote, yes or no?
Aye.
Okay,
Yeah.
5-0.
Good, because I wrote 5. I thought I heard her.
We need 2 more board of reviews before January, because they need to have training for this upcoming year for the next 2 years. And Mel said because of his new job, he can't do it. So
You have a name already, or you're gonna say something?
no, I need 2 applications, 2 people to do it, that wanna do board review.
When is the training?
The training in Frankenmuth is February 11th. I'll give you a copy of it, Bob, when we discuss training, after training.
And Gordy's.
She already
I
got
already
it.
got that.
Need 2 more people.
Need 2 for the board review.
2 aboard, 1 regular board member and 1 alternate. Because we had a meeting yesterday and Mel couldn't make it. Cheryl cannot be on the board because she was already sworn in as a trustee. And,
So that's why I have no paperwork.
for what?
Board of Review
So
change.
she's gonna be here tomorrow.
Okay.
And, we couldn't get a hold of Bob until 4 o'clock. And he's the only one qualified that could be here.
That
Well, why-
was Squeaker, wasn't it?
While you're talking about those kind of things, can we go over the paper we just got today?
Yeah.
The official contact list? On Parks and Rec, you need to add Lila Faber and Jan Zaywell. don't you?
Already told her.
Yep,
Okay. And now you'll have the vacant one filled too, right?
yes.
And then I wanted to point out, board representatives do not have an expiration date. That's as long as they're the rep for the board. So that one shouldn't have an expiration date, and also mine on the planning commission should not have an
I just
expiration.
put it for your end of term and once you get reelected.
Normally, it just isn't in there. I didn't put together that that was the end of my term.
Mine's
Sorry.
accurate.
That's not the end of my term.
On there.
Alright,
Wait a minute, that's not the end of my term. It's a
It would
4-year
be.
term, so that's incorrect.
What do you
It'll be
got? What do you
2029.
got?
You got
28?
2026.
I have, on which one?
That's 2 year.
Right.
Oh.
So it should just not have, it should just say
Just
board
20.
rep, period, or,
alright,
and for the other members as well on other committees. Parks and Rec.
so we need,
Planning Commission, or Zoning Board of Appeals, which is
2 board members for, planning, or for board review.
And I was thinking we're short on one on the zoning board of appeals, aren't we? How many are we supposed to have there?
5.
Okay.
You have 5.
And then 2 alternates. Oh, that's the other question I had about that one. Bob Forbes, I think, is an alternate, and you don't have him, you have him just as an expiration, not as alternate. Am I right? On the board of, zoning board of appeals.
He was a regular member.
Oh, well then we need, one of these regular members needs to be an alternate. You only have 1. Grace Proffer is an alternate, but there's supposed to be 2.
How many,
Did we make Gloria alternate? We just added her. I thought you made Bob the
You
alternate, to
need
be honest with you.
5, and there's 6.
There's 1 too many regular members,
Yeah,
and you need one of them to be an alternate. And I thought your motion
Well, look at the
a month or
minutes.
two ago was,
Yes,
We
it,
Yeah.
just did it. in
Bob and
the-
Grace.
okay.
Bob is alternate, okay.
All right, so it just needs to be corrected on the wording on the form, that's all.
Alright, new business, new hall, okay,
New hall.
Deb, this is yours.
Are we gonna be talking about the consumers thing, is that what we're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
This is what costs us to go get natural gas to the hall.
yes. This is during those details.
So to get the gas ran from Saginaw to the hall, it's gonna cost $8,978.45.
Why do they show on their drawing Ruprecht Road, Kane Road, and Hess Road intersection? Is that
I
where they're
saw
gonna be
that.
piping from?
They're going right from across the street.
Okay.
Well, then why are they showing that?
I don't know, but I have to call her anyway. So, I will ask that question.
So the connection fee is $200, and we're gonna have a monthly fee for the, meter?
Yes,
And a monthly fee for the use, and we're gonna pay them for the privilege of paying them.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay them dearly for the privilege of paying them dearly monthly.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not the right road.
Well, I'm hoping maybe that's the reason it's $9,000. Maybe if they're coming from this corner, it's a little cheaper. Should we check into that first, or what?
Well, I will have to call them tomorrow because they want payment by the 18th.
Where did that come from? Did that come from down by, did you say it went to Ruprecht?
Well, they have a map, and that's what they're showing. Walton,
Those-
But their is their main feed not come across
I don't know.
the Sheridan, comes down and comes that way? Are they bringing it all the way from that main feed is my question. I didn't see the map.
I'm sorry, they're showing Walton is in the distance, just for direction. It has nothing to do with Walton, now I understand. It's showing the corner of Ruprecht and Hess. So over there.
Yeah, way over.
Yeah, well,
$3 per foot.
Does it say $3 per foot?
Yep. The very front, top.
Wow.
They don't have a main on Saginaw?
Yes, I got a man on Saginaw.
Thank you. That's what I
That's
thought.
why I said I hope.
That's why I got a
it's
Christmas-
$9,000.
That's why I got a Christmas tree in my front yard.
Yeah, tell me. A lot of things to mow around, says Gav.
That's what the Christmas tree is to reduce it.
I know.
I have a man in the front of my house going to Millington.
Are you 300 feet? Are you 300 feet from there to there? Go from Saginaw back to the building? Where you're hooking up? Are
They used to
coming
give you so many feet free, wasn't it 300?
A lot of things change.
Yeah. And we're in winter rate too for underground, they were charged for that anyhow.
When they installed gas at our house, they gave us
Yeah,
175
they-
feet.
There you go.
The price is a little
Now
bit
it's commercial.
steep.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
commercial.
think so.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
it's got
But-
line here.
We need a
'Cause I
hookup,
have gas.
so I'll make a motion to get consumers to hook up gas after we figure out the price. And pay for it on, pay the bill and put it
When
on
I get a correct
January.
invoice.
the correct invoice. Put it on January's payment.
All right. I'll call her in the morning.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Wait till she's done typing.
Yeah, could you repeat your motion again?
Uh,
There.
Make a motion to have consumers run a gas line to the new hall with a new invoice. And write a check and put it on January's payables. Okay, Cheryl?
Yes.
Motion by Bruce to have consumers run a gas line to the new hall with a new invoice and write a check and put it on January's payables, seconded by Cheryl.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Don't we have a line like right here?
Yes, we got it right in the corner. It's running all the way down Saginaw Road.
Cause I have it. It didn't cost me
Right.
$8,000.
That's why she's gotta call them and get it
Okay.
straightened. But, because I don't wanna have a special meeting, let's
Right.
approve it now.
Yes, thank God. No more special.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, all in favor? Aye.
I,
Any nays?
I'm an aye.
You're an aye.
I delayed, but I said aye.
5-0.
He's on delay.
Motion carried.
Yeah, that's weird, there's nothing here saying how far, just
Yeah, it
$3 a
doesn't.
foot.
Nothing for the park, right? That you know of.
Nothing I know of right now, because their meeting got postponed till
17th.
17th or something.
And some people do appreciate somebody stopping in and making us know that the roads were bad. When I stepped out to take the trash out, I almost kissed my ass on the
I
back.
lost his ball that day.
Oh, yeah.
Car after work, yeah.
And,
It was bad.
it was pretty bad, the roads were that Wednesday.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, on that driveway out there, it's pretty bad. We do have the sign ordered. It was supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks,
What sign?
the new sign for the park.
Oh, yeah.
It's been ordered. Supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks delivery. Somebody got an email, or did you get an email
Got a
saying
phone call
a phone call? It's gonna be here
in 2 days.
Thursday. You need a dock or a ramp or fork truck to get it.
You always gonna check on the weight. Remember me asking you how much it weighed?
Yes,
How much?
548 pounds or something like
That's not a problem.
Okay.
We need a time though, not,
that. They said noon to 1.
on Thursday, when it's 10 with a chill factor below 0.
And snowing and.
Good day.
snowing and, yeah. Freezing
Sure.
rain.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Okay, now, next thing was on our agenda was laptops. Now it's your turn again.
Okay, so we have these laptops that were bought for the planning commission. There's 8 of them originally. We have 4 total now. I don't know what happened to the other 4. I have 1, Troy wants 1, and that would leave us with 2. These,
Rachel has one.
Rachel has 1.
Devin has.
Devin has one.
Okay,
Start doing the math, hopefully you come up to 8.
we're at 6.
Thought we
Yeah,
only
that's-
ordered 7.
Or,
No.
no, there was 8 and there's 2 missing.
Yeah, there's 2 missing.
Dallas Orville has one.
Anyways,
yeah, Oracle.
these were ordered.
We had to sign them out, so there's paperwork here that shows who's got them.
I have one.
Do you?
There's,
Okay, so there's 7. So we're just missing 1. Okay. Anyways, these laptops are permanently locked now. They all came with a slip that was inside of them.
All my paperwork, including the slip, including the bag, was turned in, so whichever one
I
was
have your
mine
laptop,
is,
so I was able to get into yours.
Okay.
And I made it so there's no pin. These 3 we cannot get into any of them. So I would like to ask the board if I can go to our IT specialist and have them permanently wipe these and basically hard reboot them. It will lose every ounce of data that is on this. You're able to still get your Microsoft back on it, we'll just have to re-put in our product key, but I know Troy wants to use one of these, and right now we have no access to any of them, because we have no pins, and the email address that was associated with the pins, I reached out to Google, they said it cannot be verified, it's no longer an active email account with them. So there is no physical possible way except for reaching out to CyberLink. They said, yep, we can take a look at them to see if they're able to do anything. But I do have to drive them out to Burton to go do that. Otherwise, we can take them to Geek Squad and Saginaw, and for, I think they said about $180 per laptop, they can wipe them. But I would
Blaze and Carol too, he's really good.
yeah, I would like to use like CyberLink first since we already work with them and they're our IT
I've been
people.
told Carol, he's really
Did he
good.
give us an idea what it would cost
Nope. They said they needed to physically look at them first.
to figure out what they can do?
Yes.
Carol's pretty good.
Yes.
He's worked
You've
on
been there? Yeah, he's
many a
awesome.
times for years.
Who's that?
And he's cheap.
Yeah, he's.
You got Carol, you
So
got Frank, with you got Reese.
You got Reese. The guy in Reese is really good too.
I just didn't know if the board wanted to use CyberLink, who we use for our IT stuff anyways.
You're just gonna wipe them and set it up. You can put any program you want on it once they're cleaned up and running.
Mm-hmm. And I think we should.
Just understand, we have no contract with them.
Yeah, I know, but everybody always asks.
I know,
Can our
because it's
IT,
the
can our
easiest
IT
way to
guys
do
do
it.
this? Can our IT guys do that? So I figured I would ask the board what they want to do, if they want to get quotes. But Best Buy said that they can't get us a quote until they also see it, so the 185 is an estimate.
I will make a motion to get the laptops wiped clean.
I could get you a quote on one Thursday. But I have, just a quote, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Well, that's why I left it open,
I have to go to Carol.
just to get them
I
wiped
have
and
an
clean.
account with him and he does them all the time.
Do I have a second?
Can you, before somebody seconds it, can you maybe add the words in and hard reset or whatever?
Hard reset.
And then, oh, never mind, that would really like this. The next question.
What do you want after the second?
I just wanna talk about the missing ones. We know it's coming for another one, but how
The
many?
the other one probably, Orbel's got it.
Mhm.
We didn't count Orbel.
Yeah, you didn't cut it off.
He had one. I mean, I know we all had one, but.
We all had, you all had.
He hasn't turned it in.
Okay, alright.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
If you wanna,
Read it back, please.
can you read it back, please?
Motion by Bruce to get the laptops wiped, cleaned, and a hard reset, seconded by Deb.
Should we identify what laptops? I mean, we've got other laptops here besides those, right?
PCs.
What are those things called? There's a name for those things. I can't remember.
Lenovo.
Lenovo ThinkPads.
ThinkPads. Should we just say ThinkPads?
The 3 ThinkPads.
Well,
Is it okay with you, Deb?
Sure.
you shouldn't say 3 because you want the others redone that.
It all
I
depends.
mean, Bob might have the paperwork and then it doesn't need that done, right? If you've still got it in the package.
Yeah, so does Orbel maybe.
Right, but, okay.
Motion by Bruce to get the ThinkPad laptops wiped, cleaned, and a hard reset, seconded by Deb.
All in favor? Aye.
Alright.
Any nays? So you can wait till Bob gets that quote to you, and you go from there. Because that's why I left it open, you can make your decision on, because it's been approved to get it wiped out. Now training. We, they have a training for new trustees, but they are full in Frankenmuth. So you'll probably have to go online on the 10th. There's one, answering questions for that on the 10th. If you need to use a computer and that you can use my office.
Are there other in-person ones though besides Franklin?
Oh, yeah. Can I see that training thing, please? No, that will, yeah, the biggest one.
Are you gonna tell me it's in California or something?
Oh, Prickles.
Colorado.
Okay, Muskegon was
That was
today
Muskegon,
sold out,
wasn't it?
Lansing sold out, Kalamazoo sold out, Franklin was sold out.
Okay.
Hale. Thompsonville,
Is Hale available?
Hale?
that's the
Oh, it's
18th.
an
I
hour
don't know where to
drive.
go. It's just a small town.
Houghton,
Just
Harris.
hard ass balloon.
you wanna go up to Sault Ste. Marie? Port Huron,
Hawaii's
Gaylord,
not on there?
Mount Pleasant, and Ann Arbor. Then they have an online one that there's a recorded class and they'll have question and answers on the December 20th at 10 a.m.
Well, can we, if we're doing it by motion or something, can we make it where she has the choice to do either of the two? If she chooses to go to Houghton Lake, for example, what's the difference? You know?
She's not gonna
I mean-
choose. She's gonna choose to do it online.
Okay, but there's something to be said about the in-person ones, I think.
Yeah, I do,
But
and
we-
I like the Franklin with
We just got, I'm just bringing it up so she can make a decision and we have to pay for it. Put it on account.
I mean, if weather was better, I would go.
Then board of review, we're talking about board of review. I'd like to have the two people here for January so we can sign them up for the February 11th training so they could be qualified. Because February 11th is at Frankenmuth. And as of right now, I want to sign 3 people up for it. That would be me, Bob, and our newbie.
Gloria?
Doesn't board of review all have to be everybody, I thought you said?
It has to be all board members, yes. It's a state requirement by the state to have everybody trained for 2 years, every 2 years.
So, are all of them due right now, is what I meant?
Yes.
Because you said only 3, didn't you just now?
Well, he said the other two he'd like to have filled by then.
Oh, I misunderstood. See, you're talking about the number of 5, the other 3, and the new 2.
The new 2, if
I
I
only
get,
heard you talking about 3.
If we get 2 people, that'll do it.
If we get 2 people. Well, if you're talking about training, I don't know if we have any available, but I really want to see our zoning board of appeals get a training. As soon as possible. First of all, we have new members on that as well. Now, that's a very important job. I've tried to stress that for about 7 or 8 years now. That,
you get MTA just like I did.
I didn't get that one though. Or came in mail and I haven't seen it. Or
No, this
I
one
lost
just
it.
came out, I pulled this out of MTA itself.
Well, I didn't get one in the mail. If I got an email, I didn't catch it. So anyway, if there's a ZBA one, I would like us to approve getting the
You
whole
also,
ZBA to go.
you're also members of the Michigan Planning.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm saying I haven't seen one, so I was wondering if you had that on there, and if you didn't, maybe we could approve it generically.
I just deleted mine, sorry. The Michigan Planning had the zoning administrator
Michigan Associates.
and the planning and all that. They're just coming up.
Okay. But
Michigan.
I'm only
Planning.
saying, if you're gonna make a motion, I would hope that we could do something for the whole ZBA. I really wanna stress that the ZBA needs,
Well, we also have the,
well, however you wanna do it.
hold on, we also have we paid extra money from the MTA to do the online courses, didn't we?
Yes. But apparently it was the top level plan, so they're not all online.
Alright. But I'm gonna make a motion to send 3 so far.
Okay.
But you can always put that on the credit card.
Or make a motion, up to 5 board of reviews.
Up to 5.
Who made that motion?
No, he's just talking right
Oh,
now. Benny.
John made a motion
I
to
thought he did, but he said
pay
he's
up to
talking.
5.
No,
Pay up
he
to-
was saying it on the motion.
Oh my God.
He
Did somebody make a
He
motion or
did
not?
not make a motion yet.
And you didn't?
No, I did not.
Thank
Well, I'll make a motion to pay up to 5 to hold the training to, I thought John did, but he
I
didn't.
thought he did too.
No, he didn't. I just added my 2 cents before you.
Oh, I see.
Made the
It
motion.
sounded like a motion to me.
A motion to up to 5 for border review, training
Yeah.
at Frankenmuth on February 11th.
I'll second to make you happy.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye.
What's wrong reading the
Read
budget?
it.
Well, the 3 of them, we can get the early bird. The other 2 we can't.
So was it 5 yes? Or
Yes,
what?
5 yes.
I guess.
All right, public comment.
Oh, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Need a motion to adjourn. At
Motion
9:20.
to adjourn at
9:20.
9:20.
You made the motion?
Yes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion adjourned. Hey,
Thanks, yeah, I know.
It's always my favorite motion.
I would like to point out that you talked to the attorney on November 18th and had an answer on